right.
No, man.
Going for some cheeky cigars with the boys.
You know what you need? You need some fucking tape on it.
Phone cam. Oh god. Guys, how long have we been going around Trafford Centre trying to get into the Trafford Centre car park? How long has this been? We've fucking mazed this place. It's just a maze, this place.
It's great, isn't it?
It's horrible.
It's well good.
I hate this place.
I'm 48 spaces around.
Nice. Let's get them. As you probably saw from phone cam, because I forgot my camera. I actually spent the day with two of my friends, Higgins and Gill, and that was good fun. And we got these. This is a thing I now own. This is a Dominican Republic chocolate cigar. I don't smoke, so that's just going to stay there now. Until a special occasion I got given a cigar. It's a very nice cigar, but I don't smoke. What am I going to do with it? I just had a phone call I've been dreaded. My mum just called me about my cat Woody, who's 22 years old. He's very old. And he's not well. So I'm running over there now. Let's go see. Yeah. Hey Woody. No. Woody died about maybe an hour ago. I'm going to leave that clip in because that's the last shot I've ever got of Woody. He was 22 years old. And in surprisingly good health. He's never had serious complications compared to his age. Yeah, he had like 3 teeth left and he was deaf, going blind, and he was getting cataracts. All age-related things, but he was drinking, he was eating, mostly grooming himself, even though he was a very smelly boy. He's gone. I don't know why. I don't want to look up why. But I think he had a stroke this morning. Just going off of what my mum said, it looks like he had a stroke. He never recovered from that, obviously. I came home, he was very, very quiet. Unlike him, he's always, in the past few years, he's gone very loud. You know, he was quiet, cold. We put him in front of the fire to keep him warm, because he loved being in front of the fire, making no noise. And then we managed to get some water in him because he was thirsty. And then he suddenly put his head up and screamed and started fitting. And he lost consciousness and he never regained it. He was in my sister's arms, struggling to breathe. All of the family was with him. We tried to call an emergency vet, but nobody could get here in time. We couldn't have saved him, but he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Cat that was older than me. What a good boy he was too. still remember being maybe 4 years old and picking him up from Bleakall Animal Shelter. He had a brother called Buzz who used to pick on him, so he was surrendered and we took him in. And I think we gave him the best life we could have done. You know, he was happy here. He always had enough food. You know, he always would squawk for food. He used to be very fat. He used to always catch mice. We never gave up the opportunity to sit on a lap. To the point of being famous, you couldn't sit down anywhere if you wanted to eat because he'd be there on your lap. Yeah. Bless him. But he's gone. He was always my sister's cat. You know, my sister's childhood cat. My childhood cat was Spooky, and she died about 2 years ago. Woody. Amazing for his age, 22. Gonna miss him. I think everybody's gonna miss him. Today's Monday. It was a sombre day. Taking Woody to the crematorium today. Woody was always my sister's cat, really. And she's asked he'd be cremated. That's fine. He's always her cat. Weasley didn't have a nice night. This is Weasley. We've had him since a kitten. He's the only cat we've ever had since a kitten because my family does believe in rescue cats, which is fine. Woody was a rescue. We got him from a shelter. Smudge we found on the street, and Rosie the kitten I found outside my old flat. But we had him since a kitten. When me and my sister were quite young, we rescued this kitten from the porch of this abandoned house in Spain when we were on holiday. Its sibling died, and we just climbed in there and rescued it. Because we'd known that kitten was there for a while. The mum was raising it, but the mum abandoned him, and the other kitten didn't make it. But this one did. Called it Tiny. Little Siamese thing. And yeah. When we got back, my parents thought it would be nice to have the kids to have a kitten, and there he is, fully grown. Little horror. But Woody practically raised him. He's 8 or so years old now. Woody raised him. And, you know, Woody was in good health up until recently. Up until like last week, he was still play fighting with Weasley. Last night was Weasley's looking at all bedrooms for him. It's hard to can't obviously tell a cat what's happened. He knows, he's seen Woody, but you can tell. Poor thing. But moving on from the sombre note of Woody, I've got to take my car to the classic car mechanic today. I'm quite worried about that. It's going in for its MOT. It's going to need some welding, and the guy's looking at how much. Slightly terrifying. I should probably get some food in me. Time to take Woody to the crematorium. Yeah. Say goodbye. Here we go. Well, it's Monday. Still. Not a good start to the week. Well, yeah. I can't worry about more than 2 things at a time. This sounds very weird, but I'll explain in a mo. But if I have 3 things that I need to worry about, I shut down. I have quite severe anxiety. If I try and worry about 3 things at the same time, I will shut down. I have weasels. I have Weasley here. He's a bit sad, obviously. But I can't worry about 3 things in one go. And I've had a lot on my own recently. The 2 big ones being university and my car. Woody being ill and passing away has meant that I haven't thought about the other 2. But today, I took my car in for its MOT. And it was good and it's bad because it's structurally okay, which is a great thing for me because I was worried about that. Structurally, I was very worried about the car. I had a lot of worry that the car was going to be very bad, but it doesn't actually require any severe welding, just a few patches on non-structural components. But the bad bit is that it does need work. Clutch. I'm going to get away with the clutch for as long as I can. At the moment, I can still use the clutch, no problem. Just slips up hills, so avoid hills. That and all of the bushings in the entire suspension system are gone. Are going anyway. Which is fantastic. Replacing the bushings in the whole suspension system is not a job for the faint of heart. So I'm going to spend this week having a long think about that. This car's great, but stuff going wrong worries me. And there's been, in the past 4 or 5 months, lots of big jobs that have had to happen on the car. And that sucks so much. So I might tackle the suspension bushings myself. That's a scary prospect. We'll see. To save money more than anything, because it's such a fiddly, awkward job. I might just... At the moment, they're okay. There's only one, which is actually a tie bar, which is in bad condition, and that's getting replaced as soon as I can. But the clutch can wait. Some of the other work can wait. I'm going to have to spread this out. And I don't do all that much driving at the moment. I commute once a week to university and sometimes go to the shops. So I'm not doing anything big. I'm not doing any big, scary drives. Which is a good thing. Yeah. So, yeah. I just have to think about how I'm going to manage this, because the big thing with the classic car is parts, time and money. Can I get the parts? How much time have I got to do the work, and have I got the money to do it? And I don't have two of those. I don't have time because I need the car. I don't have money because I'm a student and I'm broke and I've got like no savings because I got screwed over by rent last year. Hooray. So it's a bit of a stressful one. It's a stressful one. A lot of thinking. I think I'm actually going to tackle some of this suspension myself. Yeah. The other worry, this week's going to be a long one, but I'm not doing much the rest of the week, so yeah. The other worry is my university, which I'm very behind on. Like I said, I can only worry about 3 things. And university I let slide, and I'm behind now. And to be fair, it's my own fault, and I can't blame anybody else but myself. Hey, Weasley. So, yeah, I need to start hurrying up with university work and get caught up. So that worries me. 2 things at a time. A car now, and university. I have a job. Hello, Weasley. I have a job now, and my rent's paid. So, I should sleep. It's been a really long weekend. That's gross. The neighbour's having his new roof put on his porch. That's not gross bit. The weather's the gross bit. And I'm having to drive in this weather back to my flat. I actually have to go back to my flat, then go to a Morris Minor specialist for one specific part, and then back to my flat. Hooray. What are you doing? Hey, Weasley. It's a good boy.
Hannah sent a photo.
Morris Minors everywhere. I've not seen this many Morris Minors since the National. It's Reese's car. Know him from the Owners Club. Some lovely cars. I'm guessing these are in for restoration because they're not in best condition. Here is a Splitty. I'd have loved a Splitty. And you've got Travellers, and you've got more Travellers, more cars. How wonderful. Well, I'm back at the flat. Tired. Went to Morris Minor Millennium, which was pretty good actually. Really impressive. Saw somebody there I actually know from Morris Minors, but never met. I might have met him. I can't remember. Anyway, but it's nice to see him. Yeah, I got the spare part. It was a wheel nut. I had one. It was on there, but it's so chewed that it was struggling to get on tight, so I've just swapped it for a new one. Yay. Yeah. I have to order a lot of new parts this week. At the moment, it's a coin toss of whether I do the clutch and the clutch linkage or the suspension. One of them can wait a month, and I'm thinking, I don't know, I might do clutch first, I don't know. But, yeah, we shall see. Yeah. Stressed today. Today's Wednesday. I've been making the original ragu, which is the original style of bolognese, which has been nice. It's been simmering away for like 3 hours, and it's torturing me how good it smells. And yeah, I ain't going to uni today. It snowed outside quite heavily, but I didn't go in anyway because I don't feel great. Not after Sunday, so still feel a bit crap. Yeah. Got a lot of uni work I need to be doing, but tomorrow's a very interesting day. I'm going to be on BBC Radio. I'm being interviewed for the Canal Society along with Paul Hindle. That's terrifying. Not gonna lie, that's quite scary. So, gotta get up early. Very, very early, because I've got to be in Media City. Yeah, gotta get really early, get to Media City, and do this interview. Oh boy. Here we go. Well, I was going to get some stuff from my car. As you can see, there's snow everywhere. Ain't it quaint? I was going to get some stuff from my car. As you can see, covered in snow. But you'll notice, it's full of frost. So, I go to, just prop my cane up here, go to unlock the car, get the key, and I can't actually turn the lock. It's frozen. There we go. Hey! That's so bad. Whoops. Oh dear. Not that it matters anyway, I couldn't drive the car if I wanted to, because if you notice, you see all that shiny stuff there. That's ice. That's just straight up ice. I'd skid all over the place if I tried. I've got rear wheel drive. Now I need to kind of carefully walk back to my flat without slipping. Oh boy. I should have done this yesterday, really. Clearing all the ice and snow off of my car. Should have done this yesterday, but I didn't want to get out yesterday. And now I'm in danger of being late to the BBC. There we go. They're both freed. There we go. I can't use my screen wash because the pipes will be so cold. So, yep, that's ice on the inside of the windows right there, boys. That's how cold this car is. Yikes. Ugh. That's a pretty impressive view, not gonna lie. Very nice. Oh boy. Today was quite good. Quite a good day. I'm a bit tired and I'm trying to do some uni work, and I've been in a creative rut with this, so I'm trying to work on that, and I've gotten a good page down, which is good. I need more than that, obviously, but like, a page is more than I've done in the past 2-3 weeks, so that's a good thing. So I was interviewed today by the BBC. Humble brag. The BBC interviewed me about the Manchester Bolton Bury Canal, about the restoration, and that's going up hopefully this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to get edited up, and it'll be out this weekend, and I'll have made it on the BBC radio. Obviously a lot of people get interviewed for BBC radio, but that's a particular goal for me. My ambition is to make documentaries for the BBC. That's my goal in life. Well, maybe not for the BBC, but definitely for TV. I just like the BBC a lot. So that's a good thing. Yeah, my very first radio interview with the BBC. I've been interviewed on radio before, but this one's a new one. But yeah, really enjoyed that, and should be interesting to listen to. Whew. I'm actually working at the moment, so doing uni work and getting paid for it. Woo! So, what bloody day is it? It's Friday, last day. I'm going to put this here actually. I'm currently eating a massive amount of pasta because I haven't eaten all day. Whoops. To sum up the week, because I keep forgetting to do so, I edited up the last 2 weeks this week. Really crap. I'm going to edit this week properly. So after this video's done, I'm actually going to edit it up. So, it's been a bad week. There's no avoiding that. Yeah, I did have an interview with the BBC. That was cool. It should be coming out tomorrow or Sunday. But Woody's death has kind of shook me. It wasn't a case of like Spooky, who was my cat who passed away about 2 years ago. Like, she was always my baby, but we knew she was ill. We knew she had not long to live. We could prepare. Woody, a week before he died, was still chasing laser pointers and play fighting with Weasley. For him to go like that. I know that often cats do, but I've never had a cat do that. They've always let us know. We've always known. So that hurts. My sister's hit a lot harder. Yeah. I've spent a lot of the week thinking about him, and to be honest, he had the best life, to be fair. He always was fed. He used to be really a chonker. He had access to a massive woodland when he was younger. Used to bring him mice all the time. Everybody used to fuss him. Used to get all the attention. So he had a good life, and that's what I want to think about, really. How good his life was. But yeah, the week's over. I don't want to steal Tom's guess. The week is over. But yeah, it's the end of the week, and yeah, hopefully next week is a lot better. We can only hope. I'll give him a talk next Friday. That's scary. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Bye now. I stole that from Tom Scott. I know this. I hate that. It needs to stop. Woody, that's tea.
Woody, that's my tea. You
got 2 sets of lights.
My tea.
Here is the good boy. Hey, Woody. You're not allowed up here. You're certainly not allowed up here. Now I've got to remove the comfy boy. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, man. Oh, hi. Hi. He's a pretty boy. Because that dog's a sweetie.